but Mike is running some stuff to the car, so I'm doing an interview while he's gone. I'm with Byron Turner and with Wildfire Comics.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
I got an email from him saying that he was going to be at the con, so I decided to, talk to him.
Yes, I'm very shameless.
Hey,
Shameless self-promotion.
no, nothing wrong with shameless self-promotion. So tell us a little bit about what you have here today, what you're working on.
Today is the big debut of the official Cape Costumers, Costume Capers comic book series. This is based on the children's book series of the same name, but this is not a children's book series. This is more for everybody, more teenage, adult group. They age in progression as the series goes on. It's 48-page, double-sized, first origin issue. Origin not only of the heroes, but also of the villains of the story. More villains will come along, of course, but yeah, this has been a good year and a half in the making, and I'm very excited to debut it today at Albany Comic-Con. Albany Comic-Con's been very good to me over the years. Typically, I've just been a regular vendor here, but now I have my art and my comics. So happy to be here, and it's going well.
So tell us, I know we were talking about the Cape Costumers a little bit before we started the interview. Can you tell us a little bit about the premise? A little more about
these are 5 kids. They're not all necessarily friends. Some of them are. Others don't get along so well. It's a story of Ice Tween, Hotfoot, Banana Pants, Kid Superflex, and the Rainbow Bat. And in this issue, they're on a 5th grade field trip, their last field trip of the year, and they're going to a museum and they get in a big accident. And this story explains how they get their powers, how the main villains of the story acquire their powers, and now that the Cape Costumers have their powers, and it also tells how they get that very silly name, how all the characters get their very silly names, how they might not necessarily like those names. But it sets the groundwork for the rest of the series to come.
Okay.
If anybody's familiar with the book series themselves, they've each dealt with a different issue. I would say it's like Teen Titans meets Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids with some Batman 66 whimsy.
And this isn't your first. This is your first creator stuff, right? But
I've done the children's books I've been doing for the past 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
This is the first comic book. This is my true love. This is, my first creator table. Normally, I'd be selling the long boxes here and toys, but now I get to sell my own stuff. I'm helping a friend of mine, Sarah Gebby Masick, has made costumes of all the characters. She is selling on her Etsy store, Seemingly Sarah, for any of the fans of the regular kids books. If they wanted to get costumes for their kids, they can order it on Etsy.
Come on, Byron.
Hey, how's it going?
And so where can people, find your book?
They can find the book on, very soon it'll be available on indieplanet.com. They can also go to my website, wildfirecomics4.wixsite/wildfirecomics.
Okay.
It's a long one.
Well, I have a card, so I will include the link with when I post the video up to YouTube. So.
Great. There's also a Wildfire Comics page. It's at Cape Costumers, Costume Capers, one word.
Okay.
Again, very long.
Well, anything else?
I make you work for it.
Anything else you'd like to mention about?
Just if you have a sec, come down to Albany Comic-Con. It is super poppin' today. There's a lot of great artists. There's a lot to take in. Please come in, check out the book. I've got free pins going on. I've got prints for $5 of other artwork, and thanks so much.
He has some really nice recreations of the Secret Wars covers with the DC heroes.
I got ambitious and did all 12 covers. So come on down and check them out. $5 pop.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, and we'll be sure to talk in the future. Maybe do some more in-depth interviews, like influences and all that good stuff.
Oh, that would be awesome.
All right. Well, thanks again, and nice to meet you.
All right. Thanks. Nice to meet you too, Chad.